What if I told you you could be as broke as a church mouse, but still land the girl of your dreams? Would you call me a liar? Well, our next conversation will actually debunk or reinforce what I'm saying. What I'm saying today to you watching me right now is you don't need money to land the girl of your dreams. You need these. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And so lots of men out there tend to, end up with women that they absolutely do not love, do not want anything to do with, but sort of just have to settle because they never were able to pull out of their hat these things that I'm going to talk about to actually increase their chances of landing the girl of their dreams. Sucks for them, but hey, if you're still out there and you haven't gotten hitched yet because you're eyeing some fine damsel out there, draw closer to this particular video because I've got some solid pointers for you. Hear me out. Tip number one. A lot of men tend to underestimate just how sexy and attractive intellect is for women. Now, trust me, you don't want to overdo this because on the other end of the spectrum, this other guy who just comes across as a know-it-all will never allow the girl to speak because he knows everything, will never make her even feel like her contributions are worthwhile or meaningful. There's that guy. Don't be that guy. However, you do want to wow her with your intellect. You should be able to have like a broad sense of understanding when it comes to just broader issues. So it's not always just going to be about the politics and the sports, if that's your kind of thing. You want to broaden your horizon a little bit, broaden the conversations a little bit, and show her that you're not just interested in stuff that interests you, but you have a wider perspective on a lot of other things, including things that she is interested in. Intellect is sexy. Point number two, charisma. Now, the dictionary defines charisma as compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. Ever wondered why the guy next door seems to be landing all the chicks whilst you just sit in your house twiddling your thumbs, wondering if she's ever going to speak to you even when you meet outside or in the elevator? Well, there might be one thing that he's doing well that you are missing out on, and that might be having charisma. Now, there's something about men with charisma. They make you want to yearn for them. They make you want more. They make you want to always be in their presence because it's always a matter of excitement, engagement, and just fun times. They're, really exciting to be around. When you have charisma, it serves as a magnet for a lot of women because they're totally always intrigued by you. There's something about you that they can't quite put their fingers on. And if you ask me, that's one thing that men want to achieve all the time. You don't want to be predictable. You don't want to be a snob. You want to find like a nice balance in between where when you leave her presence, man, she's still thinking about your ass. Charisma, people. Charisma. Point number three. Now, of course, I had to go there. Confidence. Now, there's one particular African country that has men who are oozing with confidence. It's so sexy. Comment below if you think you know which African country I'm talking about. The men are usually very bold. They would walk up to you. They don't care who you are. They're definitely approaching you if they're interested. Now, there's something really sexy about that. There's something about that that just makes women excited. Because at the end of the day, women love attention. And when a confident man is able to come up to her and just say, hey, baby, what's going on? I really want to get to know you. Can we hang out sometime? Chances are that she'll actually say yes even before she gets a chance to think about it. Now, this, of course, is not going to work like all the time. But trust me, a man with confidence is unmatched. He walks into a room and he commands attention. He does not fear to speak his mind. And I would say try to find a nice balance between confidence and a little bit of cockiness. You see, because women want to know that a man also does not necessarily need her. Make yourself confident, but a little inaccessible as well. That's sexy. You need to be confident enough to approach a woman. You need to be confident enough in what you're saying because you've researched the topic and actually know what you're talking about. It's sexy, and women like that. And you know I can't actually talk about things you need to do to land the girl of your dreams without actually talking about men who are ambitious. Have you ever wondered why the guy next door who's not as handsome as you are is still landing all the chicks? Simply because he has a dream and he makes it known. And not only does he talk about the dream, the women actually see him putting it in action. I'll tell you a story. I dated a really drop dead gorgeous man. Yes, gorgeous man. And, you know, he was great to look at, absolutely romantic. He was something out of my personal fairy tale book. But at the end of the day, all he had to offer me was good looks. He had zero ambition, was going absolutely nowhere. And over time, I just wanted out. How are you gonna land a girl when you don't even know what you want or where you're going? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like on a sinking ship or anything. Yeah, I'm not even trying. So heads up. We like men who are ambitious. There's no two ways about that. And we don't compromise on it. A woman wants to know that you can take care of her. A woman wants to know that you've got your back covered and you know exactly where you're going, even if you don't. And so if you exhibit an ambitious trait, it's attractive. Women will follow you, and you don't have to necessarily have money today for them to do so. And finally, I think a lot of men suck at communicating. There's nothing sexier than a man who can actually articulate his words such that they begin to tickle your ears and you get drawn in by simply the sound of his voice. I mean, it's not even about physical communication per se. It could be even via text. It could be via email. It could be, I mean, there's several forms of communication. There's even non-verbal, right? But whatever it is, you need to master the art of communication. What are you saying to her? What are you like, and be observant, right? You're not walking up to her when she has her bitch resting face that says, don't ever come close to me or I'm gonna bite your head off. And then you go up there and say, I'm confident, so yeah, I'm gonna go and say hello to this lady anyway. Read her signs, be smart. Look at the signs, look at her body language, and know exactly when to approach. And when you do, even if she's having a bad day, there's a way that you should approach to make her realize that you're actually there for her. You actually have her interest at heart. And then maybe, just maybe, even if she's having a bad day and wants to be left alone, she might lend you her ear, even if it's for just a few moments. And those moments that you have, make sure you utilize to the maximum. I'm not going to talk a lot. This is a short video, but if you ask me, these 5 things are what matter. It's not about the money. You can still land the girl of your dreams, even if you're broke as a church mouse. Let me know what you think about this video and if you agree with me. If you like the video, smash the like button. Don't forget to share it, turn on notifications, subscribe, do all that stuff because I really appreciate it. And whoop whoop, I just hit 50K. Well, actually, I'm around 51 now. Operation 60K. Can we get to it? Please? Thank you. Jessica, out. Okay, like I'm not really gone, but yeah, you catch my drift. Bye.